Dobrodošli u Kaunasa i dobrodošli u Žalgirio arenu. Ekipa Meridian sporta ima veliko zadovoljstvo da danas zaviri upravo u ovu arenu i naravno da zaviri u funkcionisanje kluba. Generalni menadžer je tu kako bi nam otkrio sve ono što do sada nismo znali u ekipi Žalgirisa. First of all, thank you so much for having us here. We can say that it looks amazing, and can you maybe tell us a little bit more about the great European start of the season for your team?
Yeah, like you mentioned, it's a good start for us, but again, it's just a start. Unfortunately, we are not talking in the middle of the season or second half of the season, so it's just a start. It's not that we are now very happy about that. We continue our work and continue to build something for upcoming games.
How important is the good start? Did you believe it when before the season started that it will be like that? Were there maybe some people who didn't think so?
I mean, the good start of the season for our team. Obviously, it's good. It's good for everybody, for the fans, for the club, for the players to believe in a structure, to believe in a roster what we have. So, definitely, it gives some positive things, the good start of the season, the trust and confidence that we can build something big.
How important is the confidence when you mentioned maybe when something's not going right, it can help?
It's always, you are from basketball country, from Serbia, so the fans are not so patient usually. In Serbia, we also have the pressure from the fans to perform as good as we can. So again, the fans are the big role in our club. Big role, because 15,000 people are coming to arena. So again, they want to see us winning or at least competing every game.
When one of the fans maybe see you somewhere and when they ask you what is the biggest strength point or what is the strongest point of your team, what would you say?
I would say organization. I really believe that all of us, starting from the staff, finishing the players, and continuing the office people what are working every day. We are all on the same page. We know our goal. We want to make the club big. We want to compete every game. And for us, it's important that everybody would do their best every day to make this club bigger and bigger every year. Especially that this season is very important for Žalgiris because it's our 80 years anniversary season. So everybody are hyped and we are looking forward to it.
I know that you probably won't answer, but what are the bad things about your team?
Our bad things, yeah, that's a great one. I mean, we always want to increase the budget to be even more competitive. Lithuanian market it's not the biggest one. It's not easy to have a budget and to increase the budget year by year, and especially with the competitiveness of the league, of the Euro League, what we have this year. So let's say it's quite small market, and that's why we have a lot of people working every day for us to have the conditions what we have now and to have the budget what we have now.
This was the general manager answer, not the basketball player answer, right?
Okay.
But when we are speaking about that, you also, as in your position, has a little bit, maybe we say problems. Good start, but you have a player who left the club. Can you explain us maybe a little bit more how it came to that, and what was your reaction?
Not mine. Our basketball department reaction was shocking. It was quite a big shock for us because it's the beginning of the season. How in the summer when we were building the roster, Tyrone Wallace was one of the key players. How we see our team. So yeah, it was quite shocking. But again, it's personal reasons. And sometimes the player is bigger than situation, or bigger than the contract, or his issues are bigger than a contract. So of course we let him go and to solve these problems.
Is it maybe easier for you to understand that situation from this position, or is it easier maybe when you're a player and you can understand these problems?
I was a player, but I never had to, I was always very motivated to play till the last game of my career. But again, it's not that, yeah, maybe being a player, I understand it a little bit better, but again, from my position point, again, it's humans. We have to react. We are working with the humans, we are working with personalities. There are different personalities, and that's how I accept business, let's say like that, working with the people.
As you said, very nice sentence, you're working with the people. How much it helps for the team to succeed, because they can see that they are important?
Yeah, and the mindset, what we want to have here in Žalgiris, that every player who leaves our team, for the bigger contract, or they are leaving somewhere else, that they would say that people are crazy about basketball here. People are crazy about creating the conditions for the players here. Seeing the Žalgiris arena, everybody saying that it's best conditions for the players. I would say one of the best in Europe, but we don't want to stop. We don't want to sleep on that, let's say like that. We want to constantly improve that, and so we want to constantly do our best that the players would feel the care and importance in a team.
You mentioned the very good things here, that everybody is here for the players to make them feel good. So can you explain us a little bit how is it for the new player to come here? We can see that all the conditions are in the perfect now.
Again, how when we have the interviews with the players, we are explaining very good. I mean, very openly that if you want, parties, or you want to live in Las Vegas, Kaunasa is not like that. But if you want to improve like a basketball player, if you want to have a good coaching staff, if you want to play in Žalgiris arena with 15,000 people, so Kaunasa is for you.
We can say inside is okay, but is there any player who maybe don't like the cold weather, the rain, or something like that? Is there maybe talks like that?
Climate change, changing the climate is good for Kaunasa because it's getting warmer and more now, so it's not so cold anymore.
So it's easier for you to find players?
Yes, so it's easier. That's what I wanted to say. It's easier for us to find the players. Maybe sometimes, the weather or the city, but again, our city is not that I am selling now, something, but Kaunasa city was a European cultural capital last year. It's getting really nicer and nicer and more friendly for everybody who are coming here, and more activities, more restaurants, and so on. So, I mean, Kaunasa is getting better and better.
Can you explain us a little bit more about this connection between basketball and the locals?
About basketball and the local fans?
Yes, yes.
It's not just local fans. Every game there are at least 500 people who are coming from all over the Europe, specifically of course from Latvia, Estonia, Denmark, Sweden, and so on, and we are really proud of that. But again, how we are creating the connections with our fans, it's of course it's a history. We are very family friendly and family orientated, so the parents are coming with their small kids who are growing, and they become our fans again. And they are bringing our family, their sons and daughters after with them also. So I would say that family-friendly environment here at Žalgiris arena that's how we are growing our fans.
Can you explain us a little bit more how important for the fans and of course for the club is to have the local players, of course, to maybe develop young talents that are born here?
Very good question. It's important. our core values are like also, and that's what we always communicating, that we want to have best Lithuanian players, you know. So yeah, that's very important. Again, that's how we are creating relationships with our fans. But we are Lithuanian club, we are historical club. That's how we positioning ourselves as a club. So yeah, Lithuanian players are very important.
Is there maybe something in the air so everybody plays basketball good, or there is other secrets?
Yeah, it's a very common question for Lithuanians. Just history, just basketball blood.
Were there maybe any fear before coming to this position, knowing that you have the club with such a long history, with so many people who love it, but who watch every step you take?
Yeah, it's I would say it's a hard position in Lithuania because, you know, if a team plays good, it's nice to be here. But if a team plays bad, you know, probably I'm the first who are taking responsibility for that. But no, I am not running from that. Again, it's not that I'm saying that I'm doing everything. There is coaching staff. We have very good relationships. There is also Paulius Jankūnas, who is the president of the club now. So basically, we are taking all the decisions together. We are discussing a lot. We are thinking about basketball a lot. So there are a lot of people involved. So again, coaching staff. The board, like I say, Paulius Jankūnas, and the people around the club, all are crazy basketball and Žalgiris lovers in our office, and I believe this helps me a lot.
When you hire new people, they have to know everything about the history. They have to be fans, right?
If they are not, they are becoming fans. That's for sure.
That is a very good thing. We can speak a little bit more about the two names from the team that are well known also in Serbia. One of them is, of course, Smailagić. So can you explain us a little bit more how he came here, of course, if you know that, and how well is he doing here?
Yes, Alen. I mean, in summer we started to talk about coming here. You know, also we saw him as a 4-5 position here, and we see we are also, like we talked in the beginning. You know, we are about players, about developing the players. We see that he is in a path of his career where he has a big potential and needs a guidance to reach his full potential. So yeah, we sign him here. We are happy with him here. Again, he has some struggles, but he is a young player, and we see that he is improving from day to day.
Of course, there were more Serbian players who played here. We know that you will say all the good things about them, right?
Yes, only good things about Serbian players. Yeah, we have not, I wouldn't say very long history with Serbian players, but again, Vasilija Mičić, we are very happy about his career after Žalgiris club, you know. So the goal what we have with every player, that we develop them here, that they reach their goals, and we reach a team goals with them together, and they are going to much higher teams and with a bigger contracts. So yeah, we have a history before, and I'm sure we will have a history in the future.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the Red Star and Partizan this season? How do you see those two teams in the beginning?
Competitive, like always. Partizan changed a lot of players. It's some of the players were on our list also, so it's very interesting how they will play and what they will achieve together with these players. And Red Star, what we see and what we respect a lot, because it's also a similar club to ours, because their focus is like local players and after foreigners, but they have a very nice mix of local players and foreigners.
And of course, the coach Trinkijerijem is someone who is also well known, of course, in Europe, but in Serbia. How is it to work with him?
Good, I would say good. I would say, he's very experienced coach. He is very charismatic coach. He is very communicative coach. Have a lot of good qualities. Of course, he wants to do everybody better. So that's how I building my relationships with him. Also, that knowing that he has experience and he can help me in this position, and I believe I can help him in his position. So that's what relationships I am trying to create with him. But the quality, what impressed me the most about him, that he is basketball addict. Maniac. So he is working every day, and I would say he catched these Žalgiris values very quick. What we want to create here, what we want to build here, and he is a very good coach for Žalgiris team.
And of course, we would like to know how does your team feel when they play against Serbian teams? Do you say, oh, not again them, or you can't wait to see them?
It's not a secret. It's a big rivalry, not only in clubs basketball, but in national teams basketball. So of course we know that we will face also basketball nation. So I don't know if it's a different feelings, but that's how I feel. That we will face the people who know basketball very well, where the basketball has also very old culture, and where they are very good at.
Of course, we would like to talk a little bit more about something that's going on in the EuroLeague. Do you look forward to maybe changing some things here, or do you think it works very well like this? The fans can enjoy in the games a lot, that's for sure.
I cannot talk much about EuroLeague, because I'm representing a club also. EuroLeague.
Of course, how do you see it here in Žalgiris? Do you want maybe to have more European games?
More European games, it would be hard. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but again, there are more and more double weeks and the local championship, and we also have to think about psychological part and physical part of the players. So I don't think much more games could help for the players. But again, you probably know, and I will not tell you nothing new, that EuroLeague product is second best in the world. And what is talking about to talk about competition, about competing level every game, is probably the first one. So yeah, we are very happy to be a part of organization. Again, we are discussing, and EuroLeague is discussing about some things, how we can improve the EuroLeague even more so.
Of course, playing so much games maybe sometimes can be physically not so easy. Is there maybe some thinking about bringing more players, how it would reflect to the team?
Very good point, yeah. So we made, before this season, we made a move, what is not usual for our organization, for Žalgiris. We brought and we signed 14 players, and we have a long roster. But again, what does it mean long? From 14 players now we are 12. We have injury. We have like Tyrone Wallace who left. But again, yes, that is the long roster is because of the reason that we are thinking about psychological and physical shape of the players during a season, and we want to be ready for that.
And how much does the team think about the psychology of the team, how important it is? Because we can say physically everybody's reached a similar level.
Yeah, I mean, Andrea is very experienced, and he is guiding the players very good in that. We also have the leadership, the head of the leadership in the club. So we are taking care about that part, and it's important part with the pressure, with the tension, what the players and the club gets during a season. So yes, we see that psychological part is very important, and we are working a lot with that.
And now, can you maybe tell us what is today in this position your favorite part of the game?
My favorite part of the game, before to sit in the office before the game and to see all the fans coming.
Who is your favorite opponent in the EuroLeague?
Oh, that's a hard one. Favorite opponent? I don't have one. I don't have.
Favorite city that you like to visit when Žalgiris played?
Monaco.
Nice weather, right?
Nice weather, yeah. But again, we will travel to Belgrade 3 times this season, and we will be on our Christmas in Belgrade. So I will like it, I think, too.
Yeah, Belgrade can be also on this list. And who will win the EuroLeague is the last question in this short quiz. You won't tell me.
No. Sorry.
Okay.
That even I would tell you, you know, it's
very hard
might
question.
change. Very hard question.
Enjoy in the season. We wish you good luck and, of course, can't wait to see you in Belgrade.
Thank you, Serbia. Let's go.